Alright, welcome to the FNF World Rally Championship Round 3 Roadbook video guide series. So we'll start with stage 1, Mazemovo for FNF Rally Yulakia. So this stage starts centrally in the main town. We'll do 2 laps. So 1, 2, and then on the third we'll move up and into the town of Mazemovo itself, through the town and onto the Skilava airbase. We had a quick loop around there, across a big jump. We head north through the forests and finally finishing up at the Jantina depot. So starting off, you'll line up. You will have time, plenty of time in fact, to wait down the end there, queue up, have a look at the tower, watch some people run around the laps to get the stage started. So we start at the end of the pit lane, launching out. We've got a longer left 3 coming around here. So as a reminder, we do 2 laps of the racetrack before we start the rest of the stage. So coming in, nice wide entry here, tight around to the second one. One big trick you want with this course here as we come to this next left onto the short back straight is that you want to try not to avoid using the shift throttle or the fast forward until you're stable. Then in a second one here using the banking, then a tight one into the tunnel. Coming around the left, then another 90 left onto the main straight. So you come down this main straight 2 times under the finish gate there. So this is now a second lap. And then pushing again onto that back straight. One interesting note is this next corner is banked, so you can use that to your advantage. Keep in, and you can carry a fair bit of speed just like that through there. This corner here, however, is quite awkward. It's sort of a double apex, and then with the tunnel you have to be careful when you put the power on. Same for that next one, don't clip that inside, and it's a bit awkward on the power. So coming into the main straight the second time, this time we're going to continue straight onwards. We're going to turn right, and we're only going to do a half left here, and we're going to go straight through checkpoint 1. From there, taking out 90 right, and pushing up on the hill all the way up to the top there. Now this first stretch is pretty flat. The second one has a number of bumps on it. Number 1, number 2. After you hit number 2, you want to basically be on the brakes, and then a tight left, cut the corner so you don't run wide and do some damage. A couple of bumps. Then into a right here, deceptively early turn in, and full speed through the little chicane here. Couple of 100 meters, and we get a tight left here. Again, can cut in quite tight. Left again, and then right again. Swing it left here, watching the bad camber on the outside there. So you want to try to keep it in. And then right here, next one's bad camber again, and you've got a surface change at the exit of the corner, so try keep it in as best you can. And we got a fast chicane, so left of the barrel, right of the building. Basically turn it in, point it, and keep the back on the throttle. Back onto the concrete, we got a right at the down building here. It's important to note here, on the outside there's 2 concrete beams. If you hit them, they will do damage, so make sure you keep in or on the road. Take a right around the town hall. A pair of 90 lefts, fairly evenly spaced. You just want to try open up the corner. Right down to the end and through the little hedge section here. Left, a double right here. Try open that up into 1. For this next section, you can pretty much punch it straight between the barrels as soon as you get through. Angle it slightly left, under braking, and then a quick 90 right here, followed by a second 90 left. From here again, power on, but it's worth lifting over the crest here, coming down through some awkward bumps, and a reasonable cuddle out there. Awkward camber on the left there, through the little weave, and set yourself up for this 90 right, and we'll come through checkpoint 2. On the day, the gates will all be open. Into the left. A tricky one, you want to aim to make sure you get inside the shed. Watch the poles in the middle. Obviously you hit them with the cart, they're going to do some damage. Back out the door, immediate left, and down the back of the airport. Into the right. Watch the gate, will be not there. Quickly onto the main straight here at the airport. Watch the wall on the outside. Quick flick left, and we weave between the C-130s. You can cut through across that dirt there. It doesn't bounce you up at all, which is nice. Wide exit to get yourself onto the straight with plenty of power. Then got a small jump followed by a big jump. We'll take both to give you an idea. Just keep in mind this is a much heavier, much slower off-road. Alternative route for anyone that needs it. Nowhere near the amount of distance you'll get in the rally car, followed by a right flick off the airfield, plenty wide here, so you've got heaps of room. Do your slowing down up here. Around the corner. Plenty of room, run the car nice and wide. Aim to be to the right of the barrel, basically point the car just to the right of the arrows. And as you get closer, braking, and it's effectively a 90 left, back onto concrete here through checkpoint 3. Favouring left onto the dirt. As you come over the crest, make sure you aim in to get past the next one. You then have a bit of an awkward jump here, so just be careful in the rally cars. Car likes to unsettle. Or coming down here. Worth keeping in mind, very big caution on the left, there's a rock right on the edge of the road, don't run wide. Coming through a short little ladder section. Nice and straightforward. Up towards the bale. And then you have a quick long flat section here. Nothing too much a worry. You pretty much point towards the left, follow the left hand side of the road here, and it keeps you over the crest, no problem at all. Heavy braking into this hairpin left, it opens up a bit and back down across. Next section, watch as you come over this crest, you come around the second bale, then a water splash. As you come out of this first water splash, this car gets through it, aim left a little bit here, stop and have a look. That military air siren and the hedgehog to the left of it. And then you want to do the same on the other side. You'll see there's a couple of things on the right hand side there that can catch you out if you go too far that way. And same thing, over left, and we have a third water splash here. Pretty deep. Opening up into a left, and again another easy left, pretty much same as the first, this time onto the concrete, and a pretty fast section along here. Main thing to watch for is just keep your speed a little bit lower as you come across some of the bumps in this bit just here, as they can unsettle the rally car in the wrong time, just as it's done for the off-road at medium speed. Same there, awkward bump, very awkward bump, and another one. So watch for that. Then fairly fast left is reasonably high grip. You've got a bit of room to cut on the inside, and straight up towards the bale for an acute right. Up and along this little road here, nothing to be too worried about, just don't clip the right hand side there, that'll bump you around a bit. As you come through the dip, start to lift off and brake. Aim to align yourself with the jump. Come across squarely, and you'll land in this area here for a hairpin right. Main thing as you come across that jump is not to land in that hay bale there. And same again as we come round. Quick 100-meter sprint up towards the hay bale. Again, right here, just watch you lose grip on exit on the dirt. And a crest and a right. Aim for the gap in the bridge. And then you've got a right over the crest here. It's a bit deceptive, it doesn't go on like you think it does, but there is some awkward bumps. A second little drop off here, just be careful. As we come down here, we do a quick hairpin around this tank. Watch that entry on the left, and watch the tank barrel that sticks out in front of the wreck, so make sure you make your way around that barrel before you do your hairpin. And don't do that. Moving towards the end of the stage, quick right flick out the corner. Through here is pretty flat, just keep it central. With a left over the crest. Into a square right. And as we go back across that bridge, just keep it central. Number of bumps across here, do whatever you can to stick on the line. One before the finish and over the finish itself. Just aim the car through the gap, make it work. And that is stage 1.